Greetings everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am coming back at you with another video. Today we are flipping the Krake Raken. Super excited to tell you guys what I think about this thing. I am doing a review eventually at some point on the Crescent as well, but I don't know why I feel more motivated to talk about the Kraken than I do the Crescent, but I will be doing a follow-up review on the Crescent pretty soon. But today I wanted to come at you guys with a video talking about my experience with the Krake Raken. Now, this is my first time flipping a Krake Raken, especially a live blade. I did flip a trainer Krake Raken, but it was a clone. This is my first time flipping a genuine Kraken, and it is a Bowie blade, and it is sharp. It's not crazy sharp. Could be sharper, but it has cut me pretty good already, and I've had it for maybe 2 days. So, but yeah, this is the Krake Raken, and I absolutely love this thing. This is, it's taken a while to get used to because not only have I never flipped one before, but also it's my first like live blade experience with one, and so it's been weird to get used to because not only do I not know how it carries momentum, but it's also sharp, which kind of hinders my getting used to the knife. There's a lot of tricks that I'm not comfortable doing on it yet, just because I don't know how it will react to my inputs, if that makes sense. But I really like this thing so far. It's a lot heavier than I was expecting, but I am pretty used to lighter balisongs, especially in recent memory, because I've been flipping my Squiddy B a lot. So this is a bit heavier than I'm used to, but it's not crazy heavy. It is still a decent weight. It just has a aura to it, if you know what I mean. Like, it just feels like an absolute tank. It feels really solid, which I wasn't expecting. I don't know. I was expecting it to feel kind of lighter, kind of like super nimble, and just, I don't know, but it just feels like a tank. Like, it feels heavy, but it's not really that heavy. It's not bad heavy or anything, but it just was not what I was expecting, which isn't bad. But yeah, Krake Raken. I really like this thing. Still getting used to it, obviously. Haven't had it very long, but I'm liking it. Very good knife. I don't know. There's not really much to say about Krake Rakens, just because they just do the thing, right? But I personally really like how this thing looks. When I first pulled it out of the box, I was like, holy crap, this thing is gorgeous. It's got matte mithril handles, which are just absolutely gorgeous. Grips really well. Don't really have any issue with grip whatsoever on this thing. Yeah. And the Bowie blade profile on it is just really nice. So, I don't know. This is just like, it's just a good knife through and through. Like, I don't know. I haven't run into a trick where I've been like, that feels really weird. The only problem I've had with it is just the fact that it is a knife. And so, because I'm not used to how it carries momentum, and it is sharp, it's made me hesitant to do a couple tricks, and it has made it difficult for me to commit to tricks. So I've been trying to learn, like a giraffe, and I try to go do it on this, and because I'm nervous of cutting myself, I hesitate, and then my finger would get pinched right on the Zen nipple, which like really hurts. So, but what I've found is when I go to do a trick that I'm not super confident in and I don't commit, I end up cutting myself. And if I were to just commit and do the trick, I wouldn't. So it's kind of just like a getting comfortable with the fact that it's a live blade and just, getting used to the knife. That's going to take a bit of a while to get used to, because this is my first time flipping a live blade that I'm not used to. Like with my Canyon, which is sharp, I've flipped that thing for a very long time before I decided to sharpen it, because it was a false live blade when I got it. And so this is a different story, because not only am I not used to it, it's also a live blade, which makes getting used to it a bit more difficult. Whereas with my Canyon, it was dull when I got it, so it wasn't a big deal if I messed up too much. And once I was used to it and how it, you know, the quirkiness of the Canyon, then I felt like I could sharpen it. This, on the other hand, is already sharp, so it is a bit more of a challenge to get used to, but I'm a big fan of this thing. I really like it. Like, definitely not something I'd want to, like, do tricks on that I'm not super confident in. Like, chatters, I can do kind of slowly. And, you know, some ladders and stuff. But, like, just some of the things I'm still learning, I'm not super confident in doing. I'd like to flip my trainers, get used to the tricks, you know, on a trainer, be able to do them automatically before I go and try and learn them on a live blade, because the consequences are pretty rank if you mess up bad enough, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even flipping it, and I ended up kind of dropping it and shoving it into my ring finger on my left hand, and I was just bleeding everywhere, so that was not fun. And the most frustrating part about that is I wasn't even flipping. I was just kind of holding it, and I was like really tired, so I ended up just kind of dropping it, and I tried catching it, and of course when I did that, I just forced it into my finger, so that was fun. But, you know, it isn't super sharp. The guy I bought it off said it was dull. It's not that dull, I can't lie, but it isn't super sharp. So, but yeah, this thing is great. It looks really good when you're flipping. I don't know how to describe it. It has an aura. It really does. It's just like, I don't know. Super cool. I'm really glad I was able to get an inked Kraken. I personally really like inked knives. The only problem with having a inked blade is fingerprints and oil show up on the blade like a lot because it is matte, which is a little frustrating. But once you know, just get over the fact that hey, it's a knife, it's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get used, then, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But anyways, yeah, Krake Raken, big fan of this thing. I'd like to get some titanium hardware for it, or Thai hardware, get some teal hardware on it. I think that'd be kind of sick. Match the mithril really nice. But yeah, I don't know. Not much to say about this thing other than it's just good soup, you know? So, I don't know. It's just good knife. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully there will be a full video on the Crescent coming soon. But I'll see you guys later. Keep on flipping. I'll see you guys later.